Hi guys, with everything blowing up like it is at the moment with 8th edition, I thought you guys might be slightly worried about what's going on with me since I've been a little bit quiet through it all and with the Age of Sigmar and stuff, so I thought I'd just do a quick video to have a chat about things, and also I didn't do a video yesterday, so here it is. Now, apologies if you can hear the rain. It's absolutely hammering it down here. Hopefully the background suppression on the microphone is kicking that out, but apologies if you can hear it. So there's a little bit of work being done to the bits of the Ork town that had the doors on them. So as you can see here, now the resin parts here are taking the spray from the airbrush in a slightly different way to the rest of the plastic. That might be because I didn't clean them. Yeah, I'm stupid. So I'm probably going to, although I did prime them, and the primer seemed to stay on okay. So I'm going to see how it turns out on that one. But they need more work anyway. There needs to be a lot more spray going here. This is just the brown. Then there's the orange. Then I dry brush it with silver, and then I hit it with the sort of desert sand colour across the bottom of each of the walls. But I'm liking the way these doors look now that I've got a little bit more colour on them, and the piece is sort of coming together, as it were. This bit looks really cool as well, starting to look like it's metal, which is a nice contrast to the wooden ones that I made for Frostgrave. So there's that. So that's you. Gorkamorka guys, I haven't forgotten about doing the Gorkamorka and the Orky stuff. I am still on it. And on that front, look at this. Look at that. This is half-inch styrene tube. Now, I haven't been able to get this from anywhere. Incidentally, I'm having real trouble getting styrene tube at the moment. My usual supplier, hobbyuk.com, their web cart isn't really working very well, so I'm having real trouble getting styrene rods and tubes and all sorts. So if anybody's got a recommended retailer in the UK for that stuff, especially if they sell it in individual pieces of rod and individual tubes, then let me know down in the description. I'll be very happy to find that out. One of the main reasons for buying this, of course, is that this diameter of tube will be perfect for making wheels. And what do we stick wheels on? Well, we stick wheels on Skaven. So, see that segue? Oh, yes. So this here is, let me have a see how big this is actually in comparison. It's a little bit small, but what I probably can do is chop one of these in half and then use another piece. It's only to basically line a circle of styrene I've cut out and put a wood texture on. So it'll work beautifully, I think. I've been doing some work to this bad boy. It's not glued together. A little bit of conversion work on it. You can see I've put these barrels on there. They're not perfect. And I've done a little bit of work here. There'll be a dude stud there. There'll be another little Skaven stud there. These things are so sharp. I've just hurt myself on it. And then that bit will sit there, and it'll go on its lovely big base. Let me just get the base. Excuse me. So this is what the base looks like. These bits here will be filled with a little bit of the water effects, depending on which water effects I go for, and then the whole thing will have all of these gritty bits painted, so that it looks like it's wet, basically, but the actual cobbles won't be. So there's a little update for the Skaven. Love this model. I need to do a lot more work on the silver, and of course I haven't done the outside of the wheels, mainly because that's what I've been holding it by. I didn't want to do the outside of the wheels and then rub it off as I handled the model. So that's why you can see that bit's missing. But these models, they're beautiful. I love it. So that's that. I also haven't done the gory bit that sits on the top there, because I'm probably just going to spray that and wash it and paint it in all different funky ways. Also, I wanted to basically share that I am excited for the new edition of Warhammer 40k. So for a long while now I've expressed that I'm not happy with the current edition. I don't have the time for clunky rule sets. So the way that it's shaping up and the different announcements that have come out this week, it's looking closer and closer to Age of Sigmar. And as you know, I've gone absolutely la-la for Age of Sigmar. And the main reason for that is the rules. The rules are so simple. So as I'm talking about this, I just wanted to show you this conversion, the Raider conversion. I've actually got it to a point now where where I have primed it. And I think I've hit it with the base layer of the green that I use for my Dark Eldar. Those who haven't seen it, this is basically the Raider here, and it has a driver. This is the driver, so he comes off his base, his little arms come off, and then he sits with magnets, if I'm lucky, in there. So you can see there, his little body sits on top of those wires in there, and his hands sit on there with all the wires coming out and going into the thing, and then they come out of this bit here and go into the gun and around here, and he pilots the Raider. Love this model. And the reason I've brought this guy out and I bring it up in terms of getting excited about 40k again is that they said that assault armies are going to be viable again, which of course the Coven are. They are an assault army. There's a little bit of gunnage, as you can see here. There's a gun there, and there's also a big gun on the front there. But on the whole, they've been fairly weak, except for when you use the formations, and even then, there's several things they can't do, like popping fast vehicles, especially skimmers, and dealing with flyers. To be honest, there's no way for the Coven to deal with flyers, so that'll be interesting, won't it? How will they handle flyers? So that's basically what I want to do. I want to show you guys the Gorkamorka stuff, the Orky stuff, a little bit of 40k and what I'm working on. So this guy I'll probably get painted up and show you guys soon, because I'm really happy with the way that's come out, and I'm not sure how I'm going to paint it, because I need to keep it a little bit grubby to keep it in keeping with the Coven. And of course there's these fellas left. I've almost finished the infantry, although I'm going to have to buy God knows how many boxes more. And then I'm probably thinking about buying 3 of these fellas to run one of the battle formation things. I forget what they're called. I'm new to Age of Sigmar, but it's quite a good formation. I'm going to call it formation, I'm afraid, guys. Where this and 3 others get better as they shoot at the same target. So I can use that to take out some sky dwarves, eh? Right, so that's all I wanted to cover, really. I've spoken far too long already on this. But yeah, let me know if you know a styrene supplier who I can trust and get individual rods and tubes. God, memory is totally gone. And yes, really good things coming out of Games Workshop in terms of the rules. I'm not going to go into any of the rules on this channel because every single channel on YouTube's doing it. In fact, I probably won't even mention that I'm talking about 8th in this video. It's so easy to just sort of put 8th in the title of a video and then just get views. And to be honest, I'm getting a little tired of watching videos on it because it's all the same nonsense. Although, to be fair, if you're watching a YouTuber and you like their style and their ideas on things, then you're watching it for that more than the rules themselves. So there is that, but there's only so many times you can hear people talking about the same rules over and over, isn't it? And I subscribe to a lot of YouTubers. Anyway, that's basically what I wanted to talk about. Oh, another update is that I've ordered the camera that's going to go on the roof there. So that has me the cameras that I need to start doing the multi-camera setup on the table. The main one being the one from above. So as I can use the old switching between scenes and record some games easily, because the old way that we used to do with the Frostgrave, if you haven't seen the Frostgrave battle reports, they looked good and they worked well, but they were really time consuming. A game that would ordinarily have taken about 50 minutes to play was taking upwards of 2 or 3 hours to record. So it just wasn't viable, to be fair, or to be honest. So we can't have that. Instead, what we want to do is we want to set it up so that we can record with the multi-camera setup, have dice over here, have maybe another camera over here, and then a big camera, a bit like what you see at Warhammer TV, except with the dice tray down here. And then we can just switch these two cameras around and maybe even have 3 cameras set up as well as the dice tray. I don't know. We'll have to see how we go. I've got enough cameras, but it's whether the computer can handle it. I've only ever run 2 cameras at the same time before. I haven't run 3 of these high quality cameras. So 4 might be pushing it, although I am due for a computer upgrade. Not that I can afford one. So there is that. Yes, I said I wasn't going to ramble, and I just rambled for another 5 odd minutes. So hopefully you found this entertaining, and I've kept you up to date with what's going on. Yeah, sorry there wasn't a video yesterday for those guys who are expecting a Gorkamorka one. The video I put up a while back, which basically was just me trying to get my head around on the way to go forwards with the channel. I am still working on that, and the responses that I got were awesome, to be honest, to the point where it's really made me rethink the schedule and things. So I don't think the schedule will drop, because I think it has helped the channel a lot in terms of helping me to get videos out and also helping people to engage and know when things are coming. I think. I don't know. It might be that people just see it when it comes up. Be damned. And I'm just putting myself through it for the hell of it. I don't know. Not that I was putting myself through it, let's be honest. A couple of videos a week. It's not difficult, especially when you're recording them live like this. Yes, which is why you end up with weird size like that in the middle of videos that I don't cut out, because I do no editing. Anyway, now I totally have rambled on far too long. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next one. Stay well, guys.